Hey, thanks for joining us for church today, guys. We got Tim Boucher from South Bend and Jim Brown from Goshen Grace Brethren Church. And you're here to talk with us about the multi-site movement. Could you guys summarize for me what the multi-site movement is in church ministries?
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I think that the biggest key to multi-site is that it's all about being part of the same family. We call ourselves one church in two locations because we have two different campuses, but yet we share resources, people, staff. We help each other. We just got done with our staff meeting and we held together. The biggest key, I think, to multi-site is team. Our version of multi-site is we do a video venue. Jim preaches about 75% of the time, and then I go live about 25%. But it keeps us, we're well connected with the same DNA. We have the same DNA as a church.
I would agree. Things I would jump onto that is, like Tim said, it allows us to continue to get the gospel out in a variety of places, but have same leadership team, same people leading, plus Tim is part of the same DNA, and he's part of the pastoral team, so it allows us to meet in different places at the same time instead of having to build necessarily another big campus or whatever. We've been in movie theater we started out in, a rented facility, and now we're fortunate to find this rented facility that we renovated, gives us some advantage. But it's just one church and in this case, two locations.
So there's a lot of sharing of resources, of mission, of ideas. It sounds good. Now I'm wondering, though, in the next 10 years, will multi-site ministry remain a viable option?
Yes. You're asking me, Tim. Obviously, I'm going to say yes to that. But for a variety of reasons, we're not going to sit and pretend we have it all figured out, by the way. There's some holes there that we're working through, but we are getting better at it. But it's an opportunity to raise up more leaders, give people a variety of things, ways to serve in the church, but I don't really see it fading away. I see it becoming, I would say, multiply what you're seeing now by 5 or 10, I think you're going to continue to see it, because if you do it well, it's just a way to quick start a church, get people on mission, and keep the same DNA of reaching lost people. If you were to walk into Grace Community Church here in South Bend, Mishawaka, or in Goshen, you would see a similar DNA. Every pastor of lost people love Jesus, and they have a deep love for God's Word, and we're on mission. So the beauty of it is, even though we're in two locations, it's very, very similar. And why not continue to do that? I don't see any cons to why not doing that.
Yeah. Well, and when you have somebody who is a gifted teacher, like Jim is, why not use that in more than one place? Why limit that to just one location and one spot? When we have the video capabilities that we have now, we can have amazing quality teaching and spread it all over the world, really, and all over our region. So I think that would be our goal as time goes on.
Speaking of giftedness, this is important because this week I'm talking about the fivefold ministry gifting in Ephesians, and that's God's grace to us as the church. And you're talking about Jim being a gifted teacher. And some of multi-site then relies on good gifted teaching. But my question is, does multi-site ministry shrink or expand the opportunity for gifted leaders to serve in the church or multi-site church movement?
Well, I would say again that it expands it, because Jim's also, bigger part of his DNA is an evangelist. And so I think that can spread through our campuses. For me, I'm a shepherd leader, and I like to teach, but I wouldn't want to teach every Sunday. And so it frees me up as a leader to do some of the things and pour into people and spend hours and hours of time with people, more so than if I had to prepare a message every week. And I think it really frees up leaders to really fit into that fivefold ministry really better by doing this, because we let the teachers teach and let the people who are gifted to lead, let them lead, and the evangelists can equip the people. I really believe it frees people up more.
I would agree. If you look at the campus here, Tim, there's a variety of people that have stepped up into venues of serving that this campus needs, and it frees them up. Tim, I'm about to what you said. He's able to use his gifts and abilities in ways that he might not necessarily be able to channel so much time into. So campus ministry, it takes a unique guy to lead a campus ministry, by the way, and Tim does a good job. you have to have, I think you have to have a shepherd's heart, you have to be a great administrator, and you got to be in touch, and you have to, without a doubt, have a passion for lost people. Tim kind of has that package. He's a good communicator too. He really is. But I think we've seen more leaders step up on because of it. You don't have one guy leading the way. You have a variety of people who can jump and do a variety of things.
So if I'm feeling down some week because I have to preach, teach, evangelize, be an apostle, can I just plug you guys in? Maybe Jim, plug your sermon in, and then I can get to the work of shepherding? That'd be sweet.
That'd be up to you.
Yeah, if Leesburg can put up with me for a week, or if South Bend can, I suspect Leesburg could. By the way, hi Leesburg.
That's right.
Hey, thank you guys so much for taking your time. I appreciate it. Blessings to you.
See you, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.